All right, back on the 1948 Pontiac. We actually started it yesterday and I didn't grab the camera and do it, so I know it runs, but today the changes are I've taken it off of the secondary fuel tank and I've put some gas in the real fuel tank. I finished hooking up the dash, so everything is hooked up. We still have our auxiliary oil pressure gauge, mostly so I can kind of match it with the gauge on the dash. I've got temperature gauge, little infrared just to shoot different places as we run it, make sure it doesn't overheat. Timing light, this thing times weird, but I'm going to shoot it in there and see. The timing mark is actually on the front of the bell housing, and there's a mark on the front of the flywheel that, or I guess pressure plate on this car since it's an automatic, or what's that other thing, flex plate. But it says ignition and the hole is right down there, so it's going to be hard to show on camera, but I'm going to shoot it and see. It's running pretty smooth yesterday. We shall see. It's got a, hopefully it'll get started on what's in the carburetor and pull the fuel up from the back all at one time. We do have a tiny leak of some sort on the radiator, but it's not even like pushing any water out. It's weeping. So, I mean, it's still full even this morning after sitting all night. So I'm not real worried about that. I've got the cap off. We're gonna keep it eye on the water level. And everything else is going good. So, here we go. Opening up.
Let's check. Yeah, it's opening.
Okay.
It's not full though. Still partially closed. Yeah, that's full open.
That's saying 440 RPM, so that's extremely low, but it's running.
Yeah.
If my eyes were any better, I could see stuff.
Still carrying 40 pounds of oil pressure. Don't see any leaks on the fuel pump. It's connected. It's good. It's good.
How about right there? Oh, I'm pushing one out over here.
Oh yeah.
May have to clean that water neck off a little bit. Take it off and clean it. That's all the oomph I got.
No more ugga-duggas left in you?
Oil pressure line. Oh, I got a little grip right there on the bottom of that oil pressure line.
Okay.
Oh, because I didn't tighten.
That'll do it every time. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Look straight down where I hooked up the fuel line at the in front of the radiator. That's a flare fitting right there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Right there, that back one. Alan, is that leaking?
No, I think that diaphragm is still leaking. I think I'm going to have to get a rebuild kit just to stop the leaking. It's pumping, obviously.
Yeah, wouldn't run if it wasn't.
But it's leaking.
One valve ticking.
Yeah, it is a valve ticking.
Yeah. It's in here.
Yeah, it's front 3. I don't know which one. Not smoking. Sounds good through the tailpipe. I think that cast iron head is, you can't hear it like a like with a regular valve cover. It's not that.
Can you get down below? Right in here. But it sounds higher.
I hear a tick in there, but it sounds like it's here. Not that belt flopping, is it? Nah.
No, it's not hitting anything. It's in there somewhere.
Okay, I know, but it won't pick it up like that, like I've done before.
It's on that side.
Yeah.
Where's the valve?
Yeah, I'm almost positive it's the valve or the lifter spring area behind that. What a pain in the butt to get there.
All the doctor, and he needs stethoscope. Oh, that hasn't opened yet.
Gotta be a valve.
Gotta be. Cold motor.
It has bumped up to like 570 now that it's started running good. I mean, that's just about as smooth as you could ask for. 165 at the front of the head, 148 on the back. 160 on this. I don't know when it's supposed to open, but
You see it?
$340.
270 in there.
360 something.
305, 308.
Shoot the back. 370. Oh, it's higher.
Yeah.
I think this thing, where the light hits, it's about 1 inch below it.
Ah.
So you may have had the actual reading on that. Yeah. Pretty even.
Yeah. Well, everything's firing, taking off, though. Alright. Water's creeping up. A little higher than what it was. little gas. Rev it up and let it down. Voila.
Bubbles, or is that what you're looking for?
The tent gun says.
$138, $135 on the hose, $170 on the neck.
What is it? A 160? I don't know.
It was that old one.
Oh, that's quite true.
I mean, all we know is that it opens.
Yeah.
So. Well, boys and girls, that's what Pontiac Flathead 6 sounds like. It's not perfect. If that tick comes through, you'll see that's something we still got to try to figure out. But here in just a little bit, it's going to get wheels on it and see if it goes back and forward on its own. Did it start circulating yet? Not a lot. I don't think there's going to be any overheating problems. I don't even have the shroud on yet. I mean, we've only been running, what, 10 minutes or less?
It's getting wet down there with hot water.
Yeah.
Pull it in, pull it on.
I see a line, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. I just see like a dot right in the top of that window, but I don't have it painted. I didn't know for sure what I was looking at, you know, and I didn't put it together.
Yeah, I see a line, but who knows?
And it moves if I move the not the distributor, but my dial back on the timing line. It moves, so I know. I think it's a mark. Whew, pretty hot.
Yeah.
If it's not moving, it's close to. 182 on the neck. 170 back by the readout. But see, it's gone over. It's like at 190 on the gauge now. So I think I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
Or the gauge is wore out, or I don't know.
What are you getting down here? Oh, in the hole.
Oh. $177 and 180 on the neck. 172, 172, 160, 172, 168.
The bottom of the radiator?
It's
Or the bottom hose?
I'm coming over here and get a straighter shot at it.
Yeah.
162, so we got a 10 or 12 degree drop.
Yeah.
The hose is 113. That ain't right. 126. 146 going back in the engine. We definitely got it. The radiator's doing something, doing a job.
Yeah. Well, you said you don't have the shroud on it yet either.
I don't have the shroud on.
Record.
There it goes.
Another 15.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That was 15 minutes. I was just going to carry y'all back to the tailpipe so you could see what it sounded like. Not much to look at, but it's got a nice little burble. Gonna hit the throttle. That's cool. Good deal.
Does have a nice little sound to it.
Especially at the tailpipe. I mean, it's... Alright, that's all for now. Might do a little driving here just a little bit in the parking lot.
I say we put the wheels on and go drag racing.
Alright. Back on its wheels. It's got a pretty decent stance. It was just a big old car. But fixing to fire it up. See if it'll move under its own power. Back and forth a couple of times. Make sure everything feels right and seems right. And then I'll take it out and into the parking lot of the business park for a little run up and down. If it'll do it. The tires are very old. I don't feel comfortable taking it out on the road. But if it'll do its business in the parking lot Friday afternoons or not as many people here, good time to do it. Alright, so I'm going to set you up right here for the startup, and then I'll move you so you can see what's going on outside. Pretty cool, huh, folks? That's it for now. I'm gonna see if it's check the temperature and stuff like that. We might drive it a little bit more later, but that's it for right now. Thanks. Y'all subscribe, hit the like button, all that good stuff.